Alright, hold up, chat. What are the dailies today? Buy an item, complete an event, the gold star, kill creatures while in a group. A Raven, kill a legendary enemy, kill a super mutant, level up, mod a weapon, and survive for 10 minutes. And we've done most of the weeklies already. How was your stream today? Know that you're doing some Fallout 76, playing with the community. You are first. What do you think of the Inside a Vault, if you haven't seen it? I mean, if you've seen it already. You haven't seen it? Oh, you can type exclamation point ITV to read up on it. I'll go over it, I suppose. So, Fallout 76 Inside the Vault, Fortifying Atlas and QuakeCon details. Starting at patch 21, surprised to call it patch 21, next Tuesday. Usually we call it update 21. We're kicking off a 2-part community-wide event, Fortifying Atlas. Band together with other dwellers to deliver supplies to Atlas Observatory, and everyone will unlock some exciting rewards. Additionally, QuakeCon is going completely digital this year. And we've got everything you need to know so that you don't miss out a moment of Fallout goodness during the event. Read on to catch the details. And it looks like they're going forward with the renovations of Atlas that we don't really get a chance to see too often. Fortifying Atlas, join the cause and earn rewards. Hey, Lady K. Lady Katisa, Amanda. The Brotherhood of Steel have set their sights on Appalachia. Who hasn't these days? And a man named Russell Dorsey believes that they're en route to Atlas Observatory. Starting August 4th, you can join in on the community-wide effort to construct a prospective base for the Brotherhood and help unlock new events and cosmetic rewards for everyone. Hey Rena, thank you for that T1 sub. Hey, how are you doing? Hey Arud, donate all the scrap. Yeah, Lady... Well, it's not gonna be Lady Kitsia. Lady Kataisa. I already know that. Good evening to you. Hope you're staying safe. Right now, I'm just going over the Inside the Vault, which is a weekly, I would say, newsletter from Fallout 76 coming from Bethesda Game Studios, or just say Bethesda. Have you still been on League of Legends, or what's taking up your time lately, Rena? Hey, Reach. Anyways, I am just 2 paragraphs in. But I hope you guys have been doing well today. And if you guys have read the Inside the Vault, then you already know what's going on. The Brotherhood of Steel, or the Brotherhood, are a hardy and resilient bunch, but the wasteland can be taxing for even the sturdiest among their ranks. I've been doing well lately, just really getting back into the stream kind of habit. It's been a week. I started streaming again last Friday, and I'm slowly working up to 7 hours again. I've been able to get 5 hours for the last 3 streams. And Sabahi too.
Ulrix higher, Ulrix hype, Ulrix higher, Ulrix hype.
Sabahi, thank you for that T1 sub. Good to see you in chat, Sabahi. Been drawing, and you could always share something in the Discord if you want to share your artwork, Rena. Don't be shy. Nice to see me live. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Okay, so when they arrive, they will need to resupply and regroup in a fully established headquarters so they can begin operations immediately. That's where you come in. I'm just going over the inside the vault if you guys have read it already. Then it's just gonna be a refresher here. And if you want to read along, just type !ITV if you want to skip forward. After next week's patch, travel to Alice Observatory in the Savage Divide and meet up with Russell, who just might be the biggest Brotherhood fan of all in Appalachia. Well, how could he be a fan? Okay, we're gonna kind of not think about the lore too much here. He's heading up supply gathering and construction efforts to herald our effort. Over the next few weeks, he will ask everyone to share in delivering an abundance of raw materials to aid in fortifying Atlas. If the community is able to deliver enough scrap of each type in time, all players will earn in-game rewards, including Brotherhood of Steel themed cosmetics, a purveyor Supercell, and double score daily, or in double score, a super sale. I'm not sure why I say Supercell. Additionally, every time you contribute materials, you will receive Alice Donors provisions, which you can open from your inventory to receive goodies and a chance at rare plans. Okay. Why wouldn't he be a fan of BOS? I don't know. I'm just under the the assumption that the Brotherhood of Steel shouldn't even be big at this time. Hey, Hermanesque. Fortifying Atlas will take place in two parts. Project Alpha starting August 4th and Project Bravo, which will start on August 27th. Each project will have its own supply requirements, collection dates, and rewards. Election periods for each objective will begin and end at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Central Time? Now they're going off of Central Time instead of EST on the dates listed below. Some rando. And over here it just states the dates of what's happening. You gotta deliver it. Okay, this one's not gonna be bad. Everybody has a fair amount of steel they can contribute. Assuming there's 50,000 people contributing, that's like just under 4 digits of contribution. Concrete might be a little bit harder. Cork, definitely hard. Plastic, that's gonna be easy. Plastic's easy. Or, yeah, this is the only thing I'm concerned about. So that's, I guess from the 11th to the 15th, we'll try to amp up the locations of where to get these things. But that's unique. And a way to use our resources. Wood, that's fine. Cloth, that's fine too. The 250 million glass though, that might be kind of hard. But hey, the incentive's pretty good. If meat week's good enough. Guess we gotta pick up stuff now. And I guess they're trying to show off the rewards here. Camp items. Some wearable cosmetics, Assaultron. Fallout 76 at QuakeCon at home. This year's QuakeCon is going to be a bit different than it has been in the past. For the first time ever, QuakeCon will be fully digital. Be a fully digital global event. Starting with the welcome at 11 a.m. Central Time on August 7th, we'll be kicking off the weekend of streams. by booking up streams, including host of Fallout 76 content. We'll also be hosting numerous charity incentives and giveaways throughout the weekend of QuakeCon. Giveaways. Learn more about how you can get involved here. Okay, let's go here. Okay, looks like there's a shirt here. Anyways, we could look over that later on. I just want to focus on inside the vault. For Fallout, we're kicking off things Friday as members of Fallout 76 dev team gear up to take on the upcoming public event, A Colossal Problem. Will they topple the terrifying beast in, is it Monica? Or, how do you pronounce that? I always say Monica, like Monica. Monaga? Mine. Or will they be sent running in fear? Throughout the weekend, we've got tons of great folk from the Fallout community lined up to bring you a wide variety of streams, including Fallout-themed cooking show, camp building tips and tactics, Fallout cosplay, a Fallout 4 speedrun, a variety show with Chad, podcast crew, and much, much more. A speedrun? Okay, a Fallout 4 speedrun, never mind. That's established. Claim free loot. To celebrate QuakeCon, we're adding the new Billy outfit and the Mr. Demonic Mr. Demonic backpack to the Atomic Shop for free all weekend long. Head in-game to claim you are starting at 11 a.m. Central Time on Thursday, August 6th before you do the shop on August 10th. So yeah, 4 days to claim that. Monica. Tune in to twitch.tv/Bethesda starting 11 a.m. Central Time on Friday, August 7th to catch all our QuakeCon at home content. You can also check out the full 3-day schedule here and learn all Fallout specific streams below. And it gives us a category or a list of the lineup here on day 1, Friday, August 7th. There's going to be a Colossal Problem event with the Fallout 76 development and community teams. So they're going to just marquee the new encounter. And then 11 is going to be some camp competitions and showcase the I think that's the Australia and New Zealand community team. And then there's some, I guess, highlighted sessions with Tyr, Moonlight Charlie, and Captain Noob. And then on Saturday it's going to be a cooking show, cosplay interview, more camp building, and the Fallout Story podcast from Chad. Hey, Christine. Yeah, it's nice to know that they're doing more community-centric events. But I would really like to know if there's anything upcoming in the future that they could give us detail on. But we'll tune in to see if we could pull something out of there. Anyways, let's get back to the action. Once again, if you're looking for that information, just gotta go here to this week's Inside the Vault. I was able to get plenty of, I guess, ranks offline because I've been really, I don't know, maybe motivated to get more levels lately because of the new buffs to Herbivore and this rank system. So let's claim the Atomic Onslaught paint. I believe this is for the Excavator armor. This new camp item is a plushie. We've seen this in Sarge's base. It's a little oversized than the other plushies, which is cool, but I'm not sure if it takes the same amount of budget. Adam, self-explanatory. Gold bullion, self-explanatory. The ghillie armor, robot ghillie armor, so it's for the robot armor. It's good to have something you put the skin on just because, you know, you don't accidentally drop it or sell it. Repair kits as if we need them. And the next thing we can get is Uncle Sam photo mode pose. Okay. And I was doing some reading up yesterday, and the midpoint of this season is around level 64. Because the amount of rank, or the amount of score that you need, increases every level by 25. So this is going to be 66. So like around here is the halfway point. So over here, I would say is 50% of the progression bar. Or progression board. So this is where it starts slowing down, really. But I could already feel the drag after the, I guess, the portal jump here. I've already went over the dailies, so let's go back to dailies because we forgot about them already. Kill a super mutant, mod a weapon, okay. What am I gonna do here? Let's just remove and put the mod back on. Okay, let's remove the suppressor. Put it on, remove it, put it on, remove it. There you go, easy. A spider pig. Okay, so the steel, I should have no issues contributing. I could just contribute 50,000. I could be done with it. Cork, like I said, cork is low. Okay, it's not low with me, but it's pretty low if, you know, I'm only at 4,000. Concrete, where are you? Concrete's pretty low too, compared to my steel value. So I guess I have a reason to go to the, you know, to Wallace and buy some junk that I usually don't get. Let me throw in my ammo that I don't need, and that potentially would be sold. Watch them fix lie in the sand now, so people can get steel there. We'll see. I mean, people still... They're still on it just because it hasn't get patched out yet, but I think there's enough coverage. I don't participate in it, but I know that you go to plenty of streams and you see them, you know, they participate in that. I don't think it's that effective. Okay, do I have some legendaries I can put up here? Oh, that's right. Let me go to the purveyor first, get rid of my excess legendaries before I forget. I'm not sure the population that actually does it. But I've already made my decision of not participating. Possible streams over the weekend. I see why not. I don't see why not, because I'm just streaming the gameplay. It's not hard content. Just me leveling and doing the dailies. I'll be here. And I want to get rid of my Secret Service stuff that I don't need anymore. I forgot to find an item to give away though. So I'm probably gonna have to log in with my second character, see what I can pull out midstream. Then I gotta turn in my treasury notes to get the gold bullion. You caught up to Dr. Zorbo today, level 62. Congrats. That's further than I am. Almost halfway. And like I commented earlier on, the midway point is 64. Maybe I could give this away too later on for those that don't have it. You just got to 60. Congrats there too, Hazard. I got some work to do. But I gave myself 3 weeks to get to rank 100. But I find myself somehow wanting to do it before 2 weeks. Just so I could have, you know, I could just focus on getting the junk instead of the ranks. Okay, apparel. We rolled for around 40 Secret Service armor pieces in the last week, and we didn't get anything that we were going to use. And that's it. We'll sell the rest of the Secret Service stuff through our... Well, I'm going to have to script it later on. But we had to wait a good 20 hours. Let's go back to our camp, put the things up for sale. There will be another 60 rando script sale on your end of the month, depending on the BOS event results. Yeah, we just read inside the vault, and if we're able to come as a community and, you know, hit those goals, then we'll have a sale. But I think it's kind of irrelevant just because we don't buy the weapons or armor, we buy the legendary modules. So unless those are on sale, then I'm not really interested to that end. But I feel like I'll just contribute anyway because I have a lot of junk. Something to do.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Like I said, I'm just going to sell them for 5 script each, or 5 caps per script. So 75 here. For those that are short on script, I'm going to start with weapons first, and then if I have extra slots, I'll use armor. But it's nice for people that are still trying to get the fixer, and maybe the tenderizer might be one of the possibilities. After Meat Week has done this course and you're able to get a legendary tenderizer, and you can only get it from the purveyor after that, maybe. But yeah, bear arm too. But the loophole's kinda looted. So I'm really indifferent when it comes to anything from the purveyor. But it's there. Someone's gonna eventually get something great. Junkie short flamer, level 40. some easy script things here. Okay, ad Victorium. I'll start with the heaviest. So this thing I'll sell for 45. Unyielding agility. I would script it anyway, but it's not the worst for those that are building it like an unyielding set. 45 on that. Chameleon, 15. And that should be 30 out of 30. So we can move on. There's nothing I really want to sell from my aid. I think I have some treasure notes though, treasure maps under miscellaneous. Mr. Fuzzy token, so those were 100 each. What was it under notes, right? I still have the Formula P and Stim Pack. Probably give these away later on too. Unless I'm holding them for somebody, but I forgot who. Just gonna sell them for 25. I think it might be good for people that want to take the effort to get to junk. But that's a maybe. 25. Never know this, I'll just put it for free. Enduvia77, thank you for that follow. Diversified, put this for 25. And I'll just drop these things here. I'm just gonna sit in my inventory or stash base. I think we had that holotape. Even though it weighs nothing, we'll just sell it for a good 10 caps. Never know, someone might enjoy playing that game.
I just can't shake these.
And do we have any ammo we can put in our ammo converter? A little bit. We have to make our 5mm ammo too. We're almost at 2K. So we'll just go down the list.
This unit will not be accepting request to sit on census lab. We apologize for the
Explosive. Don't need grenades. So someone has said in chat that there's gonna be a scroller of some kind. We need the gamma cells. So we're in the last category. Okay, we're done. Now we need to get enough 45 and 5 mil. So let's focus on the 45 first. Get that one up to 5,000. But we need the gunpowder. Random team. Yeah, there's this thing called public teams that you can just start up and people can join you if they want. The benefit is having the extra intelligence because of building. What are you on? You can start a team, Amanda, and people will join you. What are you doing on? No, I'm not gonna complain. Hey, Hot Pockets. Right. With carnivore or herbivore, there is a boost if you're having strange in numbers. Assuming there's someone mutated in your group.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Okay, let's look at our healing items too. Wait, Caledonia. There you go. 30, 78, 60, 59. Okay, we're good on our 8 items, so let's focus on our 5 mil now. It has to be all group members, last time you read. I think I take it pretty literally when it comes to mutation or the perk with strange in numbers. Positive mutations effects are 25% stronger if teammates are mutated too. Well, I know that if this is 8, then everybody on my team is mutated, at least one person. We could just like... I can just look at the mutations here, see if strange in numbers is activated, and right now it is, because usually it's 6 when I'm not on a team or so, or when I'm... Well, I know that 8 is the number I'm trying to go for. I forgot where I was trying to go there, but at least it's activated when it comes to strange in numbers. Okay, gotta make a few batches of gunpowder. Go back to the Tinker Bench and make some 5 mil.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
I wonder what the rewards are going to be for turn-ins too. If they're going to be...
Where are my little elves?
I guess worth my time. Hey, Black Lodge. Turn-in junkie, even get more junk. Oh, here, have some stim packs. Unless we need those. Okay, let's get the...
Ulrich's heart, Ulrich's heart, Ulrich's heart.
Thank you for that T1 sub. Rose here. I'm not sure if you read the latest Inside the Vault. But you might want to check up on that. You liked the YouTube video. Thank you for that acknowledgement.
Government cannot be
I'm glad that there's some
live free
people watching it.
die.
Might be my feedback to do even more YouTube videos in the future. Mothman Egg will keep those.
Need supplies.
Keep the honey.
Just here for my
I will keep most of these things. Get rid of the fragmentation grenade. So I really want to complete my legendary run before the challenges,
you.
like the
Take
junk
control.
challenges.
Survival into your
So we'll see how far we get.
hands. Stock up on supplies.
Kill Super Mutant, we could easily do that. Right now my rank is at 44. And we just, I guess we leveled up once more so we could get that Uncle Sam photo mode pose. Next one's going to be a per cart pack at 45. And we have super mutants here, so we could take care of these real quick. And looting slows me down. That's why I want to finish the rank system before doing all the junk collection. But what gives us cork that we gotta keep an eye on if we're kinda getting weapons and stuff? Or junk? Life preservers. Okay, I could get those inside the burrows now and then. How much do I get for the weekly XP on score? Let's see. Challenges. You mean how much do I get here? Well, I get... Let's see, I get 1 million XP. I've been getting like around 1 million XP per day. Just loot, actually. Okay, let's put on our combat perks first of all. Like 5 levels is about 750,000 for me when it comes to XP. But I've been doing that, like just over that, maybe 7 levels per day for the last 2 days. But it's still gonna take maybe a week or like week and a half for me to get to rank 100. The 100? What do you mean, the 100 rank? The requirement for it? I think it's fair. We have to put a balance between the casual and the enthusiasts of these games. Or you get some backlash on whatever feedback outlets there are. Oh, the 100, it's so low. It happens pretty often for me. The golf balls too? Okay. I'll keep an eye on those at the White Spring Resort. I've inspired you to do an intelligence build, even though you're running full health, no unyielding. You can get it up to 44. That's pretty high with no unyielding. Unyielding is my go-to when it comes to increasing stats. By the way, I have intelligence on, I have brain bombs on for 6 minutes. Let's see if we have relish. We need to replenish our cranberry relish, it looks like. So over here, when you see water, there's gonna be some life preservers. Can't pick up that one. Okay, so which ones can we pick up? Maybe that one that's bouncing around. No? Oh yeah, there you go. So let's go under junk. Okay, it looks like it doesn't have cork, at least for this one. So we're not gonna pick up too many of those. But the golf balls, we'll check on that too. Let's actually activate our junk finding capabilities. I mean, feature, whatever we call it. Junk, component view, enable Quark. Where are you, Quark? What? This is not let me choose Quark anymore. Oh, what? Now I'm confused. Usually it would bring up a list of all the junk, and then you would select what you're trying to find. Anyways, our intermittent goal is just to get the steal, and I really hope that we should be able to come together, maybe around 50,000 players between all consoles, and get that one done easily. It only shows the junk I'm carrying now. Okay, that sucks. Oh, let's go to the junk then. What gives us Quark? Golf balls. I guess golf balls. Just gotta find a lot of golf balls. But there should be something else, right? That gives us Quark. A Tokyo Night Train. Like golf balls and buying the junk from the NPCs. Pipe weapons? Okay. We'll look out for that then too. Thank you, Dovan. We don't need that left arm. We're not desperate for script. That's another rank. But when I see a golf ball, I'll make sure to at least put it on my search. Item for search. Baseballs. Oh, true. I think there's a baseball somewhere near here in this next room. Exterminators, we won't need that. Very sporadic when it comes to looting. So there's a baseball here. Let's take that one. Junk, baseball, cork and leather. So let's go to component view and put this up for search. Okay, I don't want to look for gold anymore. So take that off. Same thing with springs. Can get cork from the globes, baseballs, and the crystal liquid decanter. Okay. Yeah. Figure out some few things. I also still need to get some circuitry. Looks like I'm still searching for that. But I'll try to aim for 100,000. 100,000 cork to contribute, and I think that's more than enough from a personal basis. This is acid. Okay, it's slowing me down looking at the loot table quite a bit. But I gotta promote these good habits, actually look at the loot and maybe pick up something that's useful. No bobblehead. Acid, lead, lead. There's plenty of things to loot in the burrows if you give it a chance. After this burrows run, I'm going to go to Aaronholt Farm, get the cranberries. Took the opportunity, Lady Katisa. And forever we will not see that loot. Oh no, we saw it. Instigating ass. Maybe one of the super mutant places are not taken so I could get the daily out the way. Please don't explode on me. Okay, let's go to National Isolated Radio Array. And I wonder if it will track personal turn-ins. So it tells you how much you've been contributing when that's available. That would be nice. If not, I'll just keep track personally. One of those ghost spawns. How many more do I need to kill? Oh, I think that was all of it. Just 10 of them. So we just need to do the vents now. Let's pick up that gunpowder. In the lake, why not? Is anyone running silos? Maybe, maybe not. Charlie's not being used, Alpha's not being used, Bravo's not being used. I'm putting a hold on Alpha until I get my dailies done. Dailies, which includes the quest and the challenges. Fusion cells. There's one more super mutant around here. Oh, we forgot to loot the globes over there. But what week is the globe week? I mean the quark week. That's gonna be a third week. I guess we should look for concrete too, since that's the second week. Gotta loot those gnomes. So let us know about concrete as well, since that's closer to us than the Quark week. Okay, we were going to Aaronhold Farm first. Homestead. Cement near Camden Park? Like a stack of them? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to brush up on the cement too. But I'm so lazy that I want to try to incorporate it within my own route. Let's throw on green thumb here. We should have enough gourds in base, and sugar is still pretty good too. Let's see our sugar value, our sugar count. There are 29. And I guess it gets more reason to take over a workshop. Get those generators started. At least for cement. Can't really do that with cork. The Garnome's pretty high. I know there's like around 3 here. No, never mind, just 2. No, not gonna forget you. Ceramic and concrete. And throw on our super duper perks in case we are able to get a double spawn, get some boiled water going.
These nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just
I'm glad that they made this thing a generator too, even though I'm not really using it as a generator, I'm just there. Make 4 of those. Only made 3, but we have some extra gourds up here. That should be enough for the rest of the stream. Let's pop Marsupial to get that 1 intelligence too. This goes at your cam casual too. Okay, well, I should be good for now. So let's look for an event. If no, we're just gonna have to start a silo. We're not gonna do jailbreak. I guess let's start a silo here. Just let me make sure I have everything. I have my new cards. My 8 items are okay. Ammo's good. Could be worse. Now, is there anything at the silo that is cork worthy or cement worthy? And dog food. Bunch of steel stuff. There are globes. Okay, I'll look out for the globes then. Room. There's one. Okay, we've already done sun cork. Don't really need to get that screw, but we already did.
Please stay clear. This is now a free fire zone.
The first room, a radiated area where the lockers are. Okay, it'll stand out to us. There's probably some people that picked up the mod that highlights junk as well. Just because of the new incentive. Yeah, I was wondering. Something's missing. Maybe the game music. Strike 1. Let's erase our ID card. If we had one. Fabricate it. Nothing in that drawer. Telephone. We need circuitry still. At least we just want to collect the mainframe cores going forward. instead of repairing them.
Now constructing additional security units. Registration complete. Security incident resolved. Standing off. Welcome, General. Scanning. Keycard detected. Proceed to the control room with your nuclear keycard and launch curtain to initiate the launch.
Keycard detected. No issues there. Alright, so we just gotta find a good place to get the bag of cements to ramp that one up. And Romara hosting. Hey Romara. I saw you did some, well, I heard that you did some audio tweaks. That's something new when I came to your stream tonight. Let's throw on our Chinese stealth suit. Still tweaking to make it sound right. What are you trying to go for? And for those that don't know Romar, he's a community streamer here. He does a variety of games, but he's doing Division 2 lately. There's our one antique globe we were trying to get. No cap stash. Hey Stuart. Not so crackly. Are you trying to go for like a studio sound? Alright, well you can always watch your VODs to see if you need to make adjustments or just record yourself. Bag of cement at Bogtown Workshop. Today's the same old. We're leveling up. We are working on our legendary run rank or score rank and just playing with the viewers. Why don't you use what to throw the bomb? Settlements, devastation.
Overriding security lockdown. Opening bulkhead doors. Please stand clear of doors.
Just throwing our armor back and our regular perks.
Unidentified intruder detected.
There's a globe here too. Oh, you mean at the Bogtown? Like, you saw something I didn't.
Mainframe integrity at 50%. Fabricating now. Mainframe integrity at 25%. Mainframe integrity compromised. Aborting security protocol. Engineering team report to
No globes, no baseballs. You think some of the silos have a couple of cement near the entrance? Okay, if you can confirm that, let me know. Pillow. I mean, pillows for the cloth, but that's later on. Like, the second phase is the restructuring. What does the vase give, anyway? Ceramic, yeah. Is it weird to know? Is it also weird to know that there's actually 5 digits out there? Let's get their circuitry and skip the rest. Well, for the 5 digits, there's definitely a lot of suspicion there, but for me, I don't exploit. Because the person that had the 10 digits out, or was like using the hack weapon or whatever. I'm like, okay. There goes my respect. And once again, I'm sharing Scrapper for those that are on my team. Because I'm Team Scrapper. Get the mainframe cores that are broken. We did it. So let's open the shortcut door to the storage room as a contingency. You found a bag of cement in the hallway area in the last area of the silo. Okay, we'll look at the last area then. Or leading up to it. So I guess we forgot to loot one of the mainframe cores. So let's pick this one up. What's the fastest way to level from 20? Well, if you're not already spec to intelligence, you might want to invest some points in intelligence, but you could take over some workshops and just maintain those while you're exploring. Let's see, if you haven't been to Camden Park, you might want to do that. But just keep going east. Hey, Scooter. Welcome back. Yeah, we forgot to get this one. Yeah, with the workshops, you want to claim those because you don't have all the plans in the game yet. So one of them are like these ones here. But at level 30, you might want to take over like Lakeside, which is kind of in the middle of the map. Where else? There's one in Toxic Valley. You could try to take over like Hemlock Holes. And then they'll give you like some repeatables every, I would say, hour while you're, you know, leveling up and so. And make sure you do these events too, like Harvest Swamp. Other than that, you just kill things. Killing things is the fastest way, in my opinion. But you'd also just do the quest if grinding is not your strong suit. Yeah, use the public events as a free fast travel. At least. And then during the event, if someone joins you and they're a high enough level, you just tag the enemies as they come along, so you get the experience points. Okay, there was... So you're saying there was concrete around here. Well, lately we've been trying to keep Dropside V9 open, and we have overgrown Sundew Grove inside the nuke circle. Okay, it's a little bit later on. Copy that. Yeah, go ahead and launch. Okay, let's look around here. Getting into ballistic fibers. So it's inside this area somewhere.
All stations standing by. Proceed to the launch control terminal to initiate the launch prep sequence.
Even though I started the launch process, now you can launch whenever you want.
Launch prep sequence initiated.
The Hanawa Cemetery has a shed in the back past the mausoleum. And that's so out of our way,
Launch control chief active. Proceeding
but
to station.
definitely noted.
All section launch in progress. Security teams to the control room. Security teams to the control room. Fabricating replacement security personnel.
Raxo, circuitry. How did I manage running out of ammo? So for 1 to 50, I was just melee. Can you get in on the SB queue? If you could add my name and join a server without a queue, yeah. Assuming you're on PC. How do I like running without the rifle perks? It doesn't make too much of a difference with a bloodied build. Well, yeah, it does when you're min-maxing, but I prefer just experiencing all the weapons. The name is role player with a 0 as the O. Okay. There you go. I don't mind. I don't mind a decrease in damage, because the only thing that needs a lot of damage is the Scorchbeast Queen and the Wendigo Colossus. I don't mind spending the extra lead just to take something down, since I have so much of it. And plus I like the quality of life perks that I have. Don't have to worry about certain things. Skater, thank you for that follow. So when it reaches 1 minute and 15 seconds, I'll fast travel to Cranberry Bog. That's a watch. Nothing over there. There's a globe right here.
Every day is a good day to die.
All right, let's head over to the Cranberry Bog now.
Order has been restored.
Got a Night Sergeant paint. Is that a rare thing? I'm really bad when it comes to collectibles. Okay, it was from the technical data. That seems like a rare reward. I see Ad Victorium, Reach, Amanda. Here's to a clean fight. Maybe. I think the server will behave, and at least we won't fast travel to that area. But I prefer nuking that area just so people don't fast travel there. So there's the Marlar King floating about, beyond watch. Oh, you got in role player. And look at that melee. Got Lady K down. You're on your bloodied build. Spawned you in a storm for reasons, yeah. The quest is activated like around here. So it spawns you around like this circle. If you auto spawn. You choose me. Yeah, see, that was nice. Not too long, not too short. Everybody had a chance to get loot. Had enough people die. Not too much lag on my side too. See Alpha, we don't need this assassins thing. Might as well pick these things up just to give it to you guys. So I'm gonna go to the Watoga train station before I head back to the silo. I'm gonna drop off my super stims and this legendary that I have no use of. Actually, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it, yeah, I might as well. I don't have room on my vendor. Man. You don't need that, and we don't need that. And we don't need a super stims.
Just got the fixer plan from Encrypted. Played that thing like 100 times.
Congratulations on the fixer plan, and your 1% drop rate for the fixer plan is pretty outrageous. So I guess you're still rolling for the fixture now. Hope you have better luck with that. But thank you for that T1 sub.
You today.
And you have your new badge. Okay, let's look under junk. Let's get the concrete. Get the lead. Get the steel. And the cork.
Ready to exchange items.
Now you need the bare arm plan. I mean, I could hold a giveaway pretty soon and you have a chance at that at least. But you gotta do Project Paradise when that one pops. Actually, let me do that now. Let me do a bare arm giveaway. Just let me set it up for you guys. We'll have some downtime between now and the completion of the silo. Let me edit this thing. Sorry, gotta change the message a little bit for the raffle because it's still based on the previous raffle. So for this raffle, I'm going to give away a bare arm plan, and included with the bare arm plan, I'm giving the bare arm puncturing mod, which is that the better one? So yeah, let me put it in the interface as well. You guys got five minutes to enter. No, things you have to be on PC, and I'm kind of changing it. Instead of you gotta pick it up within 2 weeks, you gotta pick it up within the stream. So if you don't get it within the stream, then I'm going to have to, you know, just write you off. So I'm gonna carry this one around. And let me go back to Site Alpha while we're waiting. Project Paradise is up. Okay, you guys can start that. Actually, let's go there. I think we could do Project Paradise and I could finish and get back to Bravo. I mean Alpha in time to do the silo. My fear is that it'll reset, so hopefully it doesn't reset. You'll have to swim uphill in that stream if you have to. It shouldn't be that bad. After the third queen, you should be able to get in, because I'll stay in the server for quite a bit longer after Encrypted and the queens. So I'm going to start the event now, just to save some time.
Phase 1 of Project Paradise has now begun. Cool. Attraction of test subjects.
Right, if you do win the raffle, you do have to deal with the, like, inconvenience of
Feeding troughs and habitats
trying to get to me before the stream ends.
ready to be filled with appropriate materials from each habitat. Try not to die while gathering materials.
Get the sludge. Oh, it looks like B is pretty stacked right now. So, is there anybody at sea? Just knew that I know that we were struggling on sea last night. Maybe I should type what is actually being raffled over there. Items. Their arm. And their arm puncturing mod. And there you go.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit video.
Just so you know what you're getting into. No, is there anything at Octo's Farmer we should look out for? Okay, looks like 5 minutes has processed. Yep. There are 13 users in the raffle, and let me pick a winner. And it's gonna be Dark Magic. So Dark Magic, let me know your in-game name if you're on the server, so we could transfer these items. I don't know if I have you added or not. Your in-game name is Dark Magic. Let's see. Or J. Okay, let me get some downtime here. A is looking really healthy. We still got 1 minute and 50 seconds. So just find your way to my server and I'll give you those items. Hey there, Snipes. Welcome back. So you're able to play on PC now? What was the issue? You have to copy and move the DLL files into your system 32. And then just no issues after that. And how do you come across the information to get that, or to even do that? Because that's something I wouldn't think of. Habitat A is complete with 68 out of 60.
Attention. Phase 2 will begin shortly.
We need 2 more Habitat B. Habitat C is kind of struggling, but I still have faith. Maybe someone has the bulk of it. A friend helped you out? That's good to know. Someone with knowledge of those technical things. Alright, at least with Habitat C we got a rank 2. There's still some rooms for that friendly animal surviving. Look around even more for the junk. So plastic, steel.
Beginning phase 2. Observing effects of Formula P on the test
Stadio
subject.
there for those that
Please
might
summarize
want
from
it.
the experiment.
And where is Nasha? The Ray taking damage. Adhesive, some random ghoulies over here. You just can't change your username because you're launching through the Xbox app, so changing it on Bethesda website won't help.
Observation.
I guess you had to get some,
Formula P incites aggression in nearby animals who have not also consumed
like get some support from Bethesda themselves then, if you want to get that processed. Well, at least you're able to play the game for now. Okay, there's Nasha. Servers full, yeah, it's part of things with my servers, so I assume the server will start clearing up after we finish our Queens and Encrypted. But that's something I can't control. Still at wave 2. All the animals are alive.
Pheromones emitted after consuming Formula P grow stronger over time. That means stronger enemies.
Okay, we're already at the alpha phase. Coming up. Get the cloth here. Hope you're doing well, Woda. Just do an emote. Okay, looks like the thumbs up are coming from Habitat A. Right? Or is that C? No, that's Habitat A, so make your way to Habitat A. It should be the Sheep Squatch. Some random corpus over here. Take the honey in case we get that Sweetwater daily. Jaw ball.
Submitted to Project Paradise
Regenerating
for
left arm.
analysis.
Just get rid of it somehow. Good evening, Radoshigan. Our rewards include the bear arm plan again. Hey, look at that. We're just that lucky. Let's go back to Site Alpha. Complete that. You got the bear arm heavy mod plan, pretty cool. Have you learned that one already? You just got a bloodied LMG with explosive, congrats. The body should be somewhere around Habitat A.
Scanning. Error. Credentials not found. Activating security system alpha. Stand by for security.
Oh no. Looks like it's at least a grid reset, so we have to re-enter. Hopefully the whole cell didn't get reset here. I know, I'm really helpful, am I? I don't know how to like partition the areas of Habitat A.
Security incident in the residential sector.
Can we just use the ID card here? No, we gotta get a new one. Run the game.
Moving on, people! I want this place searched top to bottom!
Alright. Looks like I can't get past it. I'm gonna try just re-teleporting to it. That's a pretty good drop. So I don't know what you're gonna do with it. Naturally. Now one is purple. It sounds like it's done too. So if anyone wants to head over to Alpha and launch for me, it looks like it's kind of bugging out with the biometric scanner and getting past the grid. Feel free to do so.
Fabricating replacement security personnel.
Both through the Xbox app on PC. Is it possible for us to play together? You could try adding me as a friend. But you have to let me know your in-game name. Yeah, so looks like Reach is here. Oh, but Snipes is saying that he's using the Xbox app on PC. So I've never heard about that too much. Yeah, the Game Pass. Talk to Boomer. Do the idle explosive daily quest.
Hardware malfunction. Greetings, able-bodied citizen. Under Law Enforcement Code D-4793, you are
Some
now
plastic?
a deputy
Morgantown
of
Airport.
the
I mean, not
Kirkland
Morgantown, but
Springs Police
Watoga High
Department.
School if you could get there.
Running diagnostics. Malfunction reconfirmed.
Go there
BDS
all the
unit
time.
Boomer. Still immobile. It is now your responsibility as an able-bodied citizen.
I remember there were
to
times it
carry
was
out
just
the
cleaned out,
duties
even stuff that
of
was
this
not
bomb
plastic.
disposal unit, codename Boomer.
You could also go to the Morgantown Gymnasium. Morgantown High School Gymnasium. It has like golf balls and some random things over there that are they could break down for some plastic.
Information will be uploaded.
Alright,
to
Spider
your
Pig, good
default.
night.
Locate and recover the explosive device or devices to fulfill your civic
And Dark
duty.
Magic, you reached the endgame last night. You're still quiet. That's alright. It's good to know that you have at least
Citizen,
something to do in
your
the game.
chance of success is 47.93%. Checking status. Identity of saboteur
Let's see.
remains unknown. Civilians advised to
Let's go to the,
exercise
okay, let's go
caution.
to, let's focus on what we're doing first of all, and to idle explosives. It's gonna send us to Crevasse. We're pretty acquainted with that area.
Hardware.
I was really considering trying to move my camp up here, because this is where my route would actually start. It'll start from here, go to Derry Chemical, and then Harper's Ferry, Burroughs, and then Nero, West Tech, Emmett, Huntersville, but that is not that significant over here when it comes to XP. There's maybe 7 super units around here. Oh, there goes my well-rested buff. $51 golf balls in the clubhouse. Nice. It's very diligent of you.
Attention citizens.
That was
Your
Reach,
arrest
correct?
imminent. Please exit the area at your
Yeah,
own
Reach, thank you for helping me out with the silo launch there.
your cooperation.
If you are looking for Guns and Bullets number 5, it's here at Crevasse Dam. If you still have that on your challenge, lifetime challenge. Hey Frozen. Welcome back and making it clear. Let's do this this daily before we have to go to Cranberry Bog. Should be enough time. Where was this one? And we get our script. We're back over 500. That wasn't too long. Let's break down these concrete corks. These blocks, I mean. Gonna have to also consolidate all the junk I have of my other characters to this one to see how much junk I actually have in total. Oh, and some good XP. It doesn't show who activated it though, but thank you. So we're definitely going to look out for the Kanawa Cemetery if it's convenient for us to get those cement bags from that shed, or just grab cement from the bag or from the shed. Especially when we're trying to get to 100,000. That's an uphill battle right there. In 4 days. Almost had her. Let's see if we can kill her midair. Let's see, Lost Golf Club. Just pick that up for you guys. Everything else we could leave. There goes another rank. Should be at 46. I think. They crush him. Yeah, it took about 40 days off of streaming. But I'm back now. Took away from streaming and this game. So things are kind of a refresh, but I'm getting back into the groove now. So let's see what's open. We've already done 2 nukes on the server and Encrypted's still open. But I need to finish my dailies. Dark Magic, you're on the server, so go ahead and fast travel to me. I'm here stationed out in Harper's Ferry, at least next to it. The fast travel should be free. I'll give you like a good 2 to 5 minutes here. Inside the White Spring, there's another cork vendor, another 60 cork. Yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up all the bulk cork and the bulk cement. Let me get my well-rested buff, since we lost it. Yeah, I was watching your stream, Battle Station. Like you and I, it's lower than the rest of our junk values or quantity. So I'm a bit concerned about that community challenge. Like I'm trying to get to 100,000 turned in, but we'll see. I have faith. Like I think I'm just sitting at 4,000 at the moment when it comes to cork. Yeah, 4,000. And when it comes to cement, I'm only at 5,000. But after 100k, I don't know. I don't want to push too hard. Something that I don't get on the regular. So what you can do is do this. Dark magic, just go fast travel through the social menu. If you can't see me on map, I might be sitting down. That's why you weren't able to see me. But for those that are looking for tip and tricks, and for someone that plays this game, or streams this game nearly every day except for Sunday, check out Battle Station. He's pretty much on when, like before me, and maybe after Medic, in that time slot. And there you are. Level 55, congratulations on getting the soft cap of 50. Let me drop you the notes. Congratulations on that giveaway, and enjoy. Yeah, I'm just gonna rely on the vendors and the globes. The golf balls at White Spring, I think there's plenty of people that's gonna look out for those. The crystal decanters, probably gonna pass on those. But I really just want to focus on things that are on my route. But 100,000 within 4 days seems like kind of a challenge to me. So accepted.
You think federal regulations keep you safe?
Concrete,
But all it does is
cloth.
feed power to bureaucrats.
Might as well get the wood too. But I'll keep checking Wallace in case there is some bulk cork I could take advantage of. I also hope during QuakeCon they release at least some new information we could, at least we can satiate ourselves with. So you said that with the new Wendigo Colossus event, the Queen is going to be obsolete, right? So what's the primary reason why would like nuke Monica Mine instead of the Scorpius Queen now? Anxious Box, thank you for that follow. Okay, there goes our rank. And there goes our skin. Even though we like the one we currently have. We like our Grognak mace looking skin for our sledgehammer, super sledge I mean. Because we don't enjoy the sound it makes when we're carrying it around.
Hot potato!
Now I'm wondering if the cursed effect is like it applies to all weapons or just the 4 that they've had in the past. But I have to go back to the BTS to really confirm that. I'm so focused on trying to do this legendary run that I haven't dedicated myself to do some testing over there. Is the Bloody Deathclaw considerably the best one-hand weapon? I would say it's unarmed. But it's hard. It's hard to say that it isn't at the moment. I prefer the meat hook just because of the weight. So it's, in terms of the top end damage, yeah, it performs more on that aspect. If I get it, but I'm not really too salty if I don't, because the game doesn't require that much damage anyway. But if you're trying to aim for it, then I don't know where to start besides training and rolling it for it at the purveyor. I'm out to loop when it comes to the trade circles as it is. Get flux and repair kits. You don't know getting anything different. Rolls in the harpoon gun didn't do a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out this cursed legendary effect. If it's gonna apply to more than the previous weapons. Okay, it looks like they respawned. But let me look at my dailies once more before I move on. No, we could finish the burrows. And do we have all the effects up right now? Nope, we don't even have cranberry on. Brain bombs. Don't have marsupial on either. Gonna save Live and Love 8 for double XP. And we'll just pop up Intelligence Bobblehead. Instigating, we don't need that. I just want to pick something I could give away to you guys, like a bloodied explosive, or even a B-50 would be fine, like a rifle. Wait, but a single action? I don't think you guys are looking for that thing. Maybe pick up unyielding too. If it's like a 2-star or something. My intelligence at the moment, let me double check. I don't think I can have Cranberry Relish activated at this time. Stats, special, I'm at 62. Okay, we're not even optimal. 67. And that's without Night Person. But with the brain bombs and cranberry relish buff, it's been really nice. When I'm off stream and I want to level, they become, or they're coming to me really quickly. Like I'm able to go offline like and get 5 levels within maybe 2.5 hours and then go to sleep. Chip away at that legendary run. And like 5 levels for me is around 800,000 XP. So I'll make a pretty big dent. And then when it comes to on stream, I could get maybe 2 or 3 levels. Because it takes around 100, well, each levels are like around 157,000 XP required. Even though the queen fights aren't very yielding, nor is encrypted. Or doing the challenges, nor the dailies, but just outright grinding the enemies if it's not being interfered by other players. Get a pretty big chunk. I just hope it's not a bug and they revert back to what it was before. If, you know, if they do that, then I'll just enjoy it now. But I can already see the backlash of people if it gets taken away. Bowling Greens has a bust. Is a bust for Cork? Okay, copy that. And if you're able to go there, it's just the globes. You're looking for golf balls, I assume? You doubt though, with each legendary perk requiring 500 levels. Yeah, 100, 150, 250. And I hope they incorporate some rewards to the seasons. And maybe something from the Brotherhood of Steel DLC in the future. Or just like daily challenges. Because even with like the mid-level players to the hardcore players, people are already kind of offset by that whole system requiring so much time investment. You got neighborly with neighbors, or with you got neighborly with settlers. Congrats. It's one step up. Really trying to get that farm plot, aren't you? So after neighborly, it's ally, right? I forgot the ranking. I mean, I forgot the reputation ranking altogether. Okay, so just one more to go. Easy. Just 100 more game hours. Radiation rumbles up. Okay, I'm almost done with the burrows here. Just got about 12 more things to kill. What I do for a living? Nothing at the moment. But the difference between neighborly and allied is everything from hostile to neighborly, so it takes quite a bit. Like I noticed there was a slower incline when it came to getting to ally, and that's why I kind of stopped like tryharding when it comes to like the rep route and whatever. I'm like, hey, this is gonna take a long time. Might as well just take my time and not get burnt out.
Hold it right there.
Ready to die for your country?
Alright, assuming this thing's not going to blow up on me, I'm going to head over to the Emmett Mountain disposal site to participate in Radiation Rumble for those that want to join us. There's still a Raider rep glitch going on. surprised they haven't done anything about that. Now, if it was tied with Adams, maybe they would reconsider, right?
Would possibly have been worth it.
Just like the God mode, they started fixing things as soon as the legendary run was affected by it. Is there a server room? Probably.
All the stuff left behind.
There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of us here. But I can't really guarantee it. If you want to join us, just add me and try to join. Hey Eddie. Oh, have we not started? Let's start this one up.
Looking for work?
Let's talk to Marion.
Wander into a place like this. You interested? Great. Let's get started then. Okay, everyone. Today we're going to be.
So what is your in-game name, Anduvius?
Some of you in those tunnels gathering
So I
goods.
can add you
Some
back.
here guarding the
You were
statue.
waiting? Well, thank you for being polite and just waiting for me.
Will go down. Your survival is a priority, and don't forget it. The ghouls don't like us messing around down there, so gather as much as possible before they overwhelm us. Let's go.
Okay, I've sent you. My in-game name is ArixSF with the SF appended to my Twitch handle. I wasn't able to get the 5 characters that I wanted. Guess I was too late on that.
Keep going. We'll hold out as long as we have to.
Just imagine the people that are just adding me as Arix and then the person's actually playing Fallout 76, seeing a bunch of friend requests for no apparent reason. Okay, I'm gonna pick A to look after. We don't usually get to be on, I guess, it's defense. If it turns to maybe 5 minutes and we're not done, I'll go on collection. I think we have enough people here. Drop some excess things. I think Nemcon is only able to play in the mornings now. So I had to find him somehow and give this to him. Drop the arrows, grenade, rounds. Restless 247, thank you for that follow. Looks like there's clear skies at section A. I also gotta update that intelligence post because of the brain bombs. And strange in numbers with herbivore. I'm not sure if there's a comic that amplifies the plants or the foods that are made of plants. So let's read up on the comics. See if there's something that I could potentially use or stock up on. Oh, legendary, okay. Got melted. Fuel, nuclear waste. Get the cloth with the pre-war money. Good job, all. I got carried. Good luck on the rewards as well, for those that are looking for the radiation barrel. Didn't get anything good, but I am going to give away this Emmett Mountain to, like, hazmat suit for those that don't have it. Really don't want to just keep that in my inventory and not even use it. So let me set up another giveaway. I said I was going to give away on the stream anyway, when it comes to that hazmat suit. I bet Herbernesk isn't here. I think he was the one that was looking for it. Under apparel. There you go. For those that don't have it, I'm going to give it away right now. Just let me set up the raffle. Emmett Mountain mat suit. There you go. So if you're interested in this Emmett Mountain hazmat suit, feel free to enter !enter in chat. Must be on PC, and you have to pick it up today within stream. So that means PC only. Give it to a friend. Keep it for yourself, for those collectionists out there. Let's see if we could get to West Tech and get some super mutants. Does level 2166 do anything? Not at the moment. There's not too much reason to be up here. I would say maybe in 2 months there'll be some use of it because of the legendary perk system, but for now, doesn't really give us an edge. Because you're level 40, you were just wondering if it does anything. No, after 50, you're not really getting too much benefit. In the player test server, there's something called a legendary perk system, which allows a higher level player, say me, to get some extra perks. But for now, you don't have to worry about leveling too much. Unless you just want to prepare yourself for that. I would say maybe around level 600 or 700 you will unlock all the perks, including all the rankings, if that interests you. But your character doesn't get more stats intrinsically. Looks like the building is clear though. And thank you for that follow, Blood Ultimate. You want 1,000 levels, Noblemon? I wish I could raffle it off. It's too bad I can't transfer it over. You're almost at level 1,000 though. You're like 900 or so. Just gotta do the grind work. That's a guarantee. You know, it's not by chance. You could do it on your own. How many minutes do I have left on this raffle? You guys got 1 minute and 3 seconds to enter for this Emmett Mountain Disposal or Emmett Mountain Hazmat Suit. Yeah, Lady Katista is playing with us on the server. One of those Blue Moon kind of events. You need ammo. You can't get enough. I assume you haven't got a good way to get the lead. Like, what kind of ammo are you looking for? First of all. Dog food. Alright, let me clear out not Harper's Ferry, but Huntersville, and then I could draw a winner. But let me get rid of this overlay on the stream so people don't come in and enter the command. Well, just playing the game outright. Even if you missed the stream, just you playing 76. So how do you get your lead? Dark magic. And let's draw a winner. Out of 9 participants, Woda won. So, Woda, are you in the server? Congratulations. You're not? Well, whenever you want to hop on, just do so before the stream ends. How many hours do I have? Let's double check. I know I'm at 2,900. So today I'm at 2,977. Do you have a daily for me, Sophia?
We've been through so much, haven't we?
It's not. So let's do Dross Toss at Camden Park.
To think what the U.S.
Still looking for a better way to farm more lead? Not staring at the butt. Not in charge of the way she's angled over there. Dragonback81, thank you for that follow. But yeah, if you do have an excavator suit, try to hit up the Lucky Hole mine and get the lead ore that way. You can get like around 1,000 lead scrap if you're good. If you have enough acid and you have super duper equipped. What does Chad have? Junk, adhesive, get the concrete. We'll get the steel and the wood. there anything else that we should be picking up here? Go check out my build here. Let me check out TV to make sure we're not missing anything. Steel, concrete, cork, plastic, wood, cloth, leather, glass. Let's get the leather too then. Okay, I've added you, Woda, whenever you get the chance. Not just sure if the server's full. Lucky Mucker's over here.
Attract. Procedure. Say, greetings, customer. Come try my contest. ID, Dross Toss. Win prize, Mr. Fuzzy tokens. And/or Zack personality not found. Personality module load failure. Default personality initialized.
Bo, thank you for that follow.
Is operational. Please begin action. Toss. At target. Dross container.
Alright, well I'll be here at Camden Park if you want to fast travel to me. I don't know if I have the item, but I could just pitch up a tent somewhere. Grab it out my inventory. Yeah, I don't have it on me right now. Did I pick it up already? It did. And Emmett Mountain hazmat suit. There you are. Okay, looking for you, Woda. Are you in the parking lot? I'll be in the parking lot by Brenda.
Seeing you again makes me purr with joy.
Don't know if there's a... I think I'll just drop it somewhere around here. Oh, since you're fast traveling, I might as well go over here on the street. Did you go through the tent instead of... Okay, there you are. Alright, there you go. Congrats. Let's go to Atoga, talk to Chief. Do that daily quest. After we do our daily quest, if it hasn't been done already, we'll work on the queens. At least the last queen on the server. Is the Arctos lab coat rare? I don't think so. There's maybe a 50% chance it drops from Arctos Pharma when you're doing Project Paradise. I tend to just drop it.
Terrific! I was hoping a citizen would stop by. I'm deputizing you again. Go out there and remove those squatters.
Dirty water, dog food. Any comic? Nothing.
Duty calls. Crimes aren't going to solve themselves. Move out.
So he's sending us to Firebase Hancock. Nothing of importance around this area. Any leveling up tips? Well, for me, I just get intelligence as high as I can and I go to the high level areas. But at 132, it shouldn't be that bad when it comes to the next level. Like after 500, XP slows down, or levels slow down quite a bit. But here you go. I have an intelligence guide and I have a route you can try to mimic. The intelligence guide's a little outdated, but you could try to do some of that. Outside of that, you could probably pick up some Cranberry Relish and Herbivore mutation. Not sure what mutations you have at the moment or what kind of weapons you have. I'm not sure how you feel about unyielding gear too.
Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
So the last two things we have to do are ecological balance and someone to talk to. Let's try to do someone to talk to, even though we're on the public server. So let's go to Monica. Monanga? Okay, has the N in there, so Monanga. Is it a hard A or soft A? Begin to exercise. Pick up the syringer. Check out our holotape. Not that one, but this one.
Welcome, Dr. Harrison. The Vox Interpreter program is now running. Stand by for today's data assignments. Valid Vox interpretation banks loaded.
So where are we trying to go? We're trying to get a Rad Rat,
From the dart while you collect the requisite amount of Vox
a Yagwai, and a wolf.
hunting.
Let's go to Chicken Tam's camp. Do I ever get bored at times? Yeah. I can't do this 24/7. I think it's no secret that there's not enough content for the endgame here. Free water, so it's nice.
Who left all this precious junk around? Was it you?
Got a gorilla bartender, let's see what's on sale.
I hit solid gold.
Bosch Nut Max. Got us up 5 mil. If I'm ever sure on that. Serums.
Hey, what's
Oh, and the chicken coop.
Don't
Oh,
make
it gives
up a
fertilizer. Interesting. Okay, that's a Sophia.
Would you like to join my
But let's go back to our task on hand. Try to get the Rad Rat somewhere around here.
unstable nuclear waste?
Valid Vox interpreter subject detected. Transmission initiated.
This thing is making it easy for me to find food today. human is annoying. If I kill it, it won't be annoying.
Just gonna go around, check for some
Scared?
junk, collect the wood too.
What about now?
Here's some vehicle.
You smell like food.
Okay, I don't see
Box transmission received.
opportunity for the nuke
successfully.
card. What's over here? Nuka-Cola. Alright, get some rest. And hopefully I see you around later on. But thank you for the kind words of liking the stream. And if you need some questions answered, feel free to drop by and ask any. I'm not sure what console you're on or what platform you're on. But I've streamed this game a lot, obviously. To kill the squirrel. Our next target is the wolf. So let's go west. Let's go west to the Widow's Perch.
I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. I hate my thoughts. Getting goosebumps. Something's near.
Valid Vox interpreter subject detected. Transmission initiated.
Scary. Be afraid of me. You die now. This food is fun to play with. This food is fun to play with. This human is annoying. If I kill it, it won't be annoying. I am badly hurt. Need to run away and lick wounds. Want to kill you and eat you. Are you scared? Am I scary? What about now? Stop moving. Want to eat you.
Vox transmission received successfully. Valid Vox interpreter subject detected. Transmission initiated.
Hey, stop moving, food. That thing is not like me. It looks tasty. I want to eat it. I
Yeah, I just muted myself. Sorry about that. Do that at times.
I want you to die.
Wait, is that a cave?
I was not in the mood to play, but I am now. Are you scared? Am I scary? What about now?
One more second to go.
Received successfully.
We'll pick up the acid. We don't need the springs as much.
Vox interpreter data storage full. Please return holotape to terminal.
Is there nothing in this bag?
Archive data. Congratulations on a job well done, Dr. Harrison.
So let's go back to Monanka. Turn in our syringer as well as our tape. All for our... Is it only 3 or 4 script? Let's find out. Weapons. Box syringer. And input the Vox interpreter data. For our 4 script. Next we have to get these hollow tapes for only 3 script, but I think we're gonna go to Praetor. Check out Ren or Roxy. See if those quests have reset.
I heard you found the traitor.
Hey, the XP wasn't that bad coming from that one quest. Not great, but I thought there was a little bit less that I usually get.
Jesus.
The importance of communication. We are talking to Ren then, so let's go over here.
You here to help? Because I got stuff that needs doing. I better double those generators. Can't have the comms going down in the middle of a raid. I suppose since you did your part, I can
What?
up your pay a bit. Especially since I know you'll pull through. Location's on your map. You know the drill. So you pulled
Oh, I was
it
about
off.
to say, she let
Guess
me
Meg's
turn in
right about
already.
you after all.
So where are you trying to send me? Because I don't see you on the map. Okay, we're going to Wavy Willards. That's one of the things I have binded on my stream deck that I've yet to work on. And at times I forgot to I forget to turn my I guess my microphone back on. Usually do that when I'm trying to take a drink of water. Yeah, I do go kind of loud, and I use a canteen, so it's kind of distracting. One of the vacuum tubes is over there. And I guess the last one is underground. No, it's over there. Where's the beginning of the park? Or near the entrance. So we're back here at the crater, and we're going to go to a tinker bench. But first, let's check out this vendor, see if she has some junk we can buy. Hope we don't have anything we could buy from her. Might as well make my mainframe cores. Could drop the blast mines, so we don't accidentally make any more of them. Or the inert bombs. Could drop these anyway.
Loyalty. Does anybody in this goddamn place understand?
See Chicken Tam with a matching suit.
Taken lightly.
Looking very
I've had the
green.
pleasure of taking out a traitor in a long time now. Just the rookie I wanted to see. I take it you got that little job done? You serious? Let's take a look then. Quality replacements, wiring looks good, inputs and ports are clean. Well, I guess since my time is precious to me, I can toss you a few more caps. I'll put in a good word with Meg, and don't
Let me
forget
get
to show
those
your face
extra
around
5
from time to
caps.
time. Never know when I might need more reliable help. Hope you got a stim pack on you. You wanna die? Take that business elsewhere.
So next step is going to Davenport and getting information about the Foundation, so I could kill 2 birds at once. Whatever that saying is. So we'll go Davenport, Foundation, go to wherever Ward wants us, go back to Foundation, take some photos, go back to Davenport so we don't have to lie. Alright, Anduvius. Well, if you ever want to join us, feel free to hop on if you do Queens and stuff. Steal your acid. And keep those.
So good to see you again. Are you up for another photo?
Keep getting
reconnaissance
kicked from the
mission?
server. Alright. I don't know how that happens.
Splendid. Which settlement do you intend to gather information about? Ah, excellent choice. Those are fine folk. Quite pleasant.
But I hope that...
As they say.
I'm not sure where you're located.
Pet page,
I think this
yes?
might be maybe a Central
Success of the Foundation's
America
settlement
server.
owes much to his steady leadership. It is therefore necessary that we keep
Okay, so
well
it shouldn't be
apprised.
too much of an issue when it comes to ping.
A photograph would serve that purpose well.
Well,
Just
hopefully
north
another
of
server
the
treats you better.
Foundation, there's an old raider watchtower that might be a useful vantage point. The Overseer would like a photograph of the site to evaluate.
You misclicked
the
onto
current
Foundation during this one
And that's all we
today.
need for now.
Well, would you
Good
misclick?
hunting,
Are you
now.
trying to get the Raider reputation or the Foundation, I mean the Settler reputation? So like I said, we're going back to Foundation, gonna talk to Ward while taking the photos over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you're going for the, well, if you're going for the Raider rep, don't you want to take pictures of the Foundation and then turn them into the Raider representative to get the reputation there? I think that's the way to go.
You got the gold. I knew you could.
So I don't think that's a misclick at all. Now where is Ward?
Glad to be away from the pit.
This is not a door? Okay, I was about to say. Here you are.
Finally, someone with the guts to help.
Oh, you meant to click Foundation rather. Gotcha.
We're pretty sure it was stolen.
Well, it's just a day
If you
setback.
could get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough to pay you.
At least you got the script.
Excellent. Fortunately, we put tracking transmitters into the really sensitive stuff like that. I can show you roughly where it is, but you'll have to wait.
I believe it's 8 script from Davenport's Daily. So we had to take a photograph of Paige.
Can't believe I lost my Nuka Tap.
While we're here, let's convert our treasury notes to gold bullion. And we should be able to max out. And maybe tomorrow when they reset on, what's his name? Smiley. That means we gotta spend something. Gotta buy something. Because we can't go over 5k, and if we do, we're just wasting. It's just gonna evaporate.
What can I do for you?
I just want to take a picture of you. So just pose.
There's always more work to do here at Foundation.
Nice. It's a very flattering picture of you. Okay, let's go to that watchtower. And you just vanish. Okay. And how far along are you when it comes to reputation, Skater? Very close to Allied, so it's even more exaggerated that you missed it. Well, you'll get there. Are you really trying to get the Gauss minigun? That's the next thing you really want to spend your script on. And Ward wanted us to go somewhere, so we're going to the ash heap. And north of Beckley. Let's fast travel to Sol's Grinders. Oh, that's right, you get the ammo machine. That's something everybody can use, the ammo machine. Prefer that over the Turbo Fert reward from the allies. I mean, from the settlers. I don't use that one as much. Go to our radio and listen to the tracker. Oh, we didn't even have to listen to the tracker.
Never believe it.
Gonna not look at you. Go back to the Foundation. Get our 8 script from Ward. But even if you did go after the Gauss weapons, the ammo is pretty expensive.
Hey, I know you. Oh,
I see you have our missing property. I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there'd been another way. You know, we have a few dozen extra of these osmosis kits, but that's beside the point.
8 script.
It's the
Wait,
principle
I
that
got even
matters.
more caps from some. I mean, even more script from something. That was like 11 script. I don't know where the extra 3 came from. $2.7k XP. And next thing, we're going to Davenport because we took the pictures. So let's go back to the Overseer home. But we're almost there. We're almost done with our daily, so we could go back to our silo.
Ah, you've returned.
And we're going to talk to Davenport and
You
not
have
lie
the
to him.
photographs I asked for? Ah, very good, very good. I did promise a reward, so please accept these caps in gratitude for your service. I can't argue with your logic, and it's true I'll want to collect more photographs in the future. Very well, I'll increase the reward. Here are your caps. Come and see me again, and I might have more work for you.
8 script. Some caps. Let's see how much XP we get though. .7, but the same. You get script for completing, and I think you get an extra for the piece of equipment you turn in. You have noticed, I never thought about it. Okay. That's unique. I thought it was just a straight up 8 script from that one quest. But I'll have to do that again and have that mentality of, am I really getting 11 or just 8 there? So we have 2 quests. We have like the holotapes and do the Hemlock Holes cook. So we're gonna do the holotapes first. Let's go south of the Overseer's camp. And I'm over 500 script, so I do want to roll for 10 chest piece or chest armor pieces today. See if we can get our unyielding intelligence chest piece, Secret Service I mean. Because it makes no difference if we wait for the sale or not. Because those things will not be on sale. Which sucks. Like the game is pushing you towards Secret Service stuff. You have to craft it, and when the super sale comes out, they won't, you know, be less than they are now. Am I aiming for intelligence? Or why am I aiming for intelligence? Because intelligence gives you 3% XP from kills. So, with every point of intelligence, you get 3% more XP from that one kill per point. Let's go to Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. And at the core, my character is based on power leveling. Even though you see me doing events and these kind of things, when I'm not really streaming, I do just want to level. Not really too much of an hoarder or collectionist. Well, I'm wondering how they'll be how they'll be implemented with the game. I assume they're gonna have their own reputation branch, and they'll pretty much sell their stuff through gold bullion, like a whole set of schematics or whatever. But time will tell. Rolling for strength on the Secret Service has been painful. Are you just trying to go for the melee and carry weight? AWOL's up. Okay, I'll make my way there. It's still going on. Let me double check if the comic is here. Looks like it's been taken. It was in one of these stalls. But nothing. Oh nice, you're a two-hand melee user. One step on Bone Raiders 2. Well, looks like you're making some progress tonight. Weapons. Let's get some unarmed kills on these. Never mind. Okay, there they are. These Liberators. Since we're just about more than halfway done with this challenge, lifetime challenge. I believe these still give you atoms, correct? We'll upload all the 3 days and process those, giving us our 3 script. Lovely. And then we're going to go to the Robco Research Center, hit up AWOL. How much script do you get for doing all the dailies? I haven't done a full count. But if anyone wants to share that information, feel free to. Because there's some dailies that are on rotation and it won't pop up every day. And over there, I haven't even included the ones post-Wastelanders. So I gotta update that command. But that gives you some idea. just get a legendary from leader of the pack that I didn't even participate in. Thank you, whoever that was. Alright, there's the legendary here that just spawned. I assume it's the third phase already. It's not popping up for me. Maybe I forgot to enter the quest. F-Expert, thank you for that follow. Now, where's the corpse go? Here you are. We got a Vampire's Deathclaw Gauntlet. It's a 1-star. Alright, yeah, you can keep that. Data daily. Just need to do the Hemlock Holes daily and then we should be done, hopefully. I mean, we haven't touched Toxic Valley. There might be something else that pops up. You have a present for me. You're gonna have to fast travel to me. I'll wait for a good minute here. You don't have an exact count, but you do get at least 50 script daily on average. You're buying 1 extra module each that way, yeah. It's kind of worth putting the effort in if you have some extra time. If you're not really... Well, yeah. For me, it's something to do. And I really can't grow my character unless I spend it on legendary modules anyway. Give me a prisoner collar, thank you. That's very thoughtful of you.
Come for the cookout? I hope you brought your appetite.
Yeah, thoughts on magic weapons? I don't use it. But I'll acknowledge it, it's out there.
So we're holding a community cookout for all the nearby families.
It's bad on Bethesda that they can't get that under wraps, and it's also bad on the people that can't show restraint. So I'm not really too salty over it. It's stuff I can control. I can't control.
You appear to be a few stakes short.
But I do have some magic weapons on my other characters, but I wouldn't use them in a public setting. It's the wrong game, Amanda. You haven't seen Graham? I've seen him, well, someone said that they saw him the other day. So if you see Graham, just let Echo Beach know if he's on the server. But I guess my direct response to the magic weapons is that I just want Bethesda to fix it before it becomes too much of an issue. Like sooner or later, it just becomes some kind of meta, and it's required for people to just pick those up, and then they fix it. Then people are gonna get mad and they feel entitled and stuff. But there's a lot of new players that don't even know they have a magic weapon. And I guess this has affected me a few times because I come into a fight, I launch a nuke, I go to the Scorch Beast Queen, and I didn't even get any loot. I took your herd? Didn't know it was your herd. Do you need some meat? Let's see if I have an extra I could spare here. Well, I just need 5, so... I'll give you my 5 here. There. Call it even. And let me go to Graniger Farm to get the tomatoes. You didn't know until you watched Angry Turtle's video? Yeah, even before that it was an issue. But as you can see, there's been not too much of a response trying to get that fixed. Even though it's kind of common knowledge nowadays. This isn't me, right? Was that only me? You're still on? Let me see if I could join my own server. I'm good. Hopefully. Which one of you reported me? Trying to load back in. It's not letting me back in. Let me try going to a new server then. I guess I'm not compatible with that one. If I'm not compatible with this one either, then I'm just going to do a soft reset on the game. Start a new team. Sorry for the inconvenience of people that were on a previous server. I was here to get the tomatoes. So let me throw on my green thumb. I just need a total of 5. So this should be enough. And I'm gonna go back to the cook, turn it in. Assuming I still have the rucksack meat in my inventory. We lost our bond though.
I smell death. The death of a delicious innocent animal, that is. Those are some nice-looking rat stag steaks. I just love the sound of raw animal flesh sizzling over a hot flame.
Alright, is it time to go to a private server? Is that just me again? Let's look at you guys. Looks like you guys are still in the server. Okay, let me do a soft reset here then. You guys can stay on that server. This is peculiar though. I don't have that issue too much. Which one? Just start another one. Oh, I had to scroll down. There we go.
We aren't done yet. The steaks are coming along nicely. I can tell those are prime cuts. But I completely forgot about side dishes. I need you to get some potatoes for the taters. Oh, and if you find corn or carrots, I can use
We got the overlapping audio cues right there. Just want our script. And that should be all. So I'm gonna head on over to... Oh, what? Alright, Hoods Up, what's your in-game name so I could add you back? The Blob 123. Well, it looks like the server's burnt. I'm gonna double check on encrypted. You've never seen somebody about 1200? I don't see too many people with 4 digits, honestly.
I am authorized to trade supplies and...
It's just 10 over. Let's go to the Pylon Ambush site, see if we could enable encrypted. If not, we could just go back to grinding here. See how I feel. Okay, at least encrypted's up for those that are on the server.
Alright, listen up, agents. unfinished business for you.
I've seen screenshots of 6,000, 8,000,
You've just
10,000.
recall process for a rogue assaultron. A tough one.
Not the exact numbers, but around there.
Hardly anything will dent it. But I have just the solution for that.
In game, I think I've seen around someone that's like 1,300 too.
Makes you a conduit.
Yeah, I think my game is acting up, guys. Might have to do a scan and repair. So I think I'm going to have to end the stream here.
You'll need all three active to down it.
Hey, Leggy Joe. Yeah, unfortunately the game is giving me some issues. It's been like 3 disconnects. I'm probably gonna have to do a computer restart and then scan and repair. So I'm just gonna send you over to Pizza Hut Beast tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry for this abrupt end. But I can't have this reoccurring issue throughout the stream. And I don't want to wait for a whole 30 minutes just to get things straight. I missed the 3-star legendary. God damn, we skipped the Nocturnal Harpoon gun. Yeah. Such a lost opportunity. Looks like he's doing Adventure though, so for those that want to join in on the Queen fight and Encrypted or Colossal, not Colossal, but Wendigo Colossus, feel free to add him. He's also on PC. So let me get this raid started. Not too shabby though, we were able to do all the dailies when it comes to challenges and the quests. But today we're going to cut it short just because of the PC issues. Anyways, keep doing what you're doing, because if you're not doing what you're doing, you're not doing what you're doing. And to all the pretenders and haters out there, RxF line stream dismiss, and you guys take care of yourselves, and say hi to Pizza Hut Beast for me.
Society has taken in 6 months.
Stop the hammering. Stop the hammering out there. Who's got a hammer? Where is it? Where's the hammer? Is it on